Hello and welcome back to Against the Storm. In our last episode, we finished up this town of Muzol in the, in the marshlands. It says it right there. And I think it went pretty well. We only had one hearth, which was kind of a bit nuts. But we couldn't afford it anymore because we spent our, what are they called? The fire things. That I just forgot the name of. We spent those on something that I can't remember now, so we ended up only with one hearth in our town. But hey, it worked out. We finished. We succeeded. And we're back now with the payment planner update. I'm trying to make sure I check the name correctly. Yes, the payment planner update. And that added, among other things, these nice bold rings to the map to tell us when we're leaving one minimum difficulty zone and heading into another. And at the end of the last episode, we found that we were near a world event, Hanged Viceroy. So we're going to want to go to that, I think, which people in these parts can take a lot. But whatever this poor bastard decided to do made the villagers snap. While some of them just sit in resignation, others are willing to push forward if you can prove to them that you actually care. So if we win them over, win a game with no one leaving, we gained 2 villagers to all of our starting caravans for the rest of this cycle. And that's quite a while, given where that is. So that would be really good to do. I'm assuming that we can do the settlement here to pick it up, because it doesn't really let me click this, I don't think. Oh, it does. Okay, then we go there, I guess. Interesting. Okay, we will do that. But first, we need to do this royal resupply. We have 3 choices. Caravan wagons. Vision and embarkation range are increased by 2 until your next settlement. That's kind of meh. At least assuming we can embark on this one to the world event, which it looks like we can. Supply package. By controlling supply lines, the crown can easily temper the ambitions of even the most successful viceroys. Grants 4 reserve embarkation points. That seems to be the most valuable. But the obsidian box, the box has no lid, it can only be shattered. They say opening before the time is right is one of the most painful ways to part with this world. Grants 5 seal fragments. Now we only need 35 seal fragments to play this gold seal. And we already have 8, and we are here. We have 50 years left in our Blightstorm, which means we'll probably play 6 more towns, assuming we don't want to bum rush the gold seal. So that means we'll probably get at least another 24, probably more seal fragments, which I think means we'll make it. Yeah, I think we'll make it. We'll see. We're going to try this. We're going to try this anyway and do the supply package to get those reserve embarkation points. We may or may not spend them every time. I probably will only spend 1 at a time, but they'll be good to have if we really want something and we could really use just 1 more point. Just 1 more point. One other thing to note is that by crossing from this, which is 10 plus the 4 we just earned, into this area, we lose 1 embarkation point. And I suspect with this that we lose another one because we're crossing another line here. And so keep that in mind as well. And I'm kind of interested that it's letting me do this, but I guess it is. Before we do any of that, we need to go into the upgrades tree here. Oh, by the way, here's the new game history tab, so it'll show the games that we played. Interesting that it says nameless town, because the towns definitely have names. Interesting, indeed. Okay. That might be a bug. Because the towns definitely have names. I didn't name them. They were automatically named, but they should still retain those names. Here. I believe we decided that we're just going to go with this cheapest thing here and work our way up to try and balance things out. I kind of charged up here to get that embarkation point, but, you know, what else am I going to insist on getting? I don't know. That's kind of good, but meh. I think we just want to do this cheapest one and work our way back up again. So hopefully we get a bunch of food this time. Really hoping we do. And so let's go ahead and do this Hanged Viceroy. So we just need to win them over. We need to win the game with no one leaving. And I think we can do that. 7 plus 0 6 plus 0 or 7 plus 2. Even though it's all foxes, that's probably the best thing, although we can take a look at some of the detail here. This one has a bunch of food, whereas this one has, well, 1 raw and 1 cooked food, or complex food. This has 2 raw and 1 complex, and this has 1 raw, some extra planks, and some copper bars, which is interesting. I don't know that it's really worth it. So I think I'm going to go with this one. I don't know. All right, Scarlet Orchard. Okay. I don't know if it's actually this tile or if it's that tile. I'll be interested to see when we get there. But, well, actually, we are in Veteran because we're too far for these. Interesting. I didn't realize that would be there either. We're, of course, going to get 4 seal fragments for finishing this town, as well as 91 food, which will be good to have. And, let's see. We want to take people. Probably 3 people for 1 point is almost certainly going to be worth it. Oh, yeah, we only had 8, so we knew we were in the Veteran section anyway. Fuel. We could take some fuel. In the Scarlet Orchard, we're going to be able to mine just copper, no coal, so taking some extra coal might be worth it. Oil could always be worth it, but if we get an oil recipe, we'll have plenty of grain and plant fiber to turn into oil, among other things, I think. So I think we'll take the coal. Although, maybe not. We'll see. We're going to probably want to take... let's see. We get the base amount of those. We might want to take either some stone or clay. We're going to get stone here on the ground. Or we might want to take some reeds. They're all worth the same amount. So maybe we do, maybe we don't. If we took some of each, then, you know, I think I'm not going to take reeds. I think I'm going to take some stone. And then I'm going to take the last 2 points and not take an extra one. Take the last 2 points in food. We'll do this one and maybe this one. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Because food is a little bit scarce in this biome. Not super scarce, but a little bit scarce. In that there's only eggs and roots that are... I guess there's berries too, that are all directly edible. And then, of course, you can cook with them, plus things like herbs and grain. Once you can process or make the more complex foods and process the grain into flour. So I think this is probably a good set. And so let's just embark and see what happens. Oh, by the way, this is, of course, the Hanged Viceroy effect here, as well as the Buried Mysteries and Royal Archaeologist effects that are part of the, the biome. Okay. Scarlet Orchard, here we come. It's taking a long time to load. Okay, so these 2 are here again. Interesting that the Hanged Viceroy doesn't appear here. It does appear here, though, so that's good. And we have Natural Filtration as our first forest mystery for the drizzle. Using rain engines causes a lot less blight rot contamination due to the natural filtration processes of the surrounding vegetation. Blight rot cysts grow 50% slower when using rain engines. Oh, nice. Looming Darkness, of course. At Hostility 1, we have Flooded Roads, where the travel cost of trade routes is increased by 2. So, probably not going to trade during the storm again. Or start trades during the storm again. Unless they're really, really good deals. Quaking Bog at Hostility 2, the ground is moving and swaying from all the rainwater it's absorbed. Gathering speed is decreased by 50%. Not bad. Not great, but not bad. Also at Hostility 2, though, leakage. The cover of the ancient hearth has been damaged due to an exceptionally strong storm. The hearth's resistance has decreased by 200. So that is, of course, resistance to blight. And since we're only playing on Viceroy, it's not so bad. And then Sacred Flame Rituals, pay 3 wood for every villager in your settlement. If you don't pay for all of them, 2 people will leave. So we have to pay in order to get the Hanged Viceroy World Event completed successfully. And this is at Hostility 4 and beyond. But also, and this will give us the opportunity to use the new payment system, which is nice. Thank you, game, for giving me a payment-based thing in the beginning here. So we start with 10 foxes and 2 humans, which means that we now know where the nearest fertile soil is, as well as knowing where the nearest geyser is, which is a clearance water geyser. We are in an L-shaped layout here, and so let's start with, I think we'll still start with 3 woodcutters camps. As in the past, I will most likely end up removing one of them at some point, but it kind of helps, I think, to have them all when you start, because then you can at least redirect your people to different places if you want, even if you don't have all 9 slots filled. That's just me and my personal weirdness, but yeah, because we only have 12 people, so it's not super efficient to dedicate 9 of them to woodcutting. On the other hand, it's not that bad either. All right, play. Can I fit a road back here yet? Maybe. Yeah. Okay, we'll put it back there too. And then as soon as these are done, we can deploy them to where do we want to deploy them? Probably here to start with. Actually, you can just go straight in. Maybe not like that, like a crazy person, but like that. And then probably going to hit that glade pretty quickly. And that, we could also do some of these other ones, but I think that'll be good for now. And then, yeah, so we're going to dedicate all 3 of these. Everybody we can assign to a woodcutter to getting into that glade as soon as possible, just for fun. Let's see, 9 foxes, go. Wow, that one took a long time to go. 9 foxes, go. And let's do 2 foxes and a human, and go some more. Maybe over here will be fine. We'll let the last 2 people, the last 2 people finish building that, and we can also give them a few more jobs to do, like crude workstation. We'll put it here. And rain collector, yeah, that can go in here. Probably going to do a makeshift post. Probably. We also have the archaeologist office to put in at some point. First choices. Herb garden. That's probably going to be my first choice of first choices. Because we could use a farm right away, and that's a good one. Not the best, but it's, or well, I don't know. It's arguable which one is the best, I guess. It's very, very situational, but it gives us the ability to have the ingredients to make biscuits and pie from one source building, so it's not a bad idea. The large trapper's camp would be good too, but it only will handle the eggs, so it's not as good, I guess. The forester hut is not really a farm, it's a forester's hut. So resin and crystallized dew, while crystallized dew would be really useful here, given the amount of foxes we have. I'm going to not do that one, I think. And then the smithy would be good as well, I think, but we'll have to pass on that as well. All right, let's go ahead and keep doing that. Didn't take a building yet, of course, but we will soon. Golden marrow. Some fossils contain valuable surprises. Gain 2 amber for every 20 sea marrow produced. Sadly, there's no other sea marrow here. I lied. So that could be a good one to do. +1 to production yields for all packs of goods could also be good to do. 10 skewers for every 10 pickled goods produced. That actually might be a little bit of a challenge to accomplish pickled goods, given that we don't have clay for pottery. We'll have copper to make. We can make barrels if we can smelt the copper. So we could do that. Or then cannibalism. Well, we don't want anybody to leave. I don't know if death counts against this as well, but I'm hoping it doesn't, so that one's probably out. I think we should do golden marrow just because it looks like fun and we have never done it before. But let's wait and see what the first orders are. Also, an obelisk. We finally see the obelisk. It's been, what, 2, maybe 3 updates? And we finally get to see an obelisk. What are these down here, by the way? Forest Affinity, Fox Firekeepers. Oh, yeah, it's the Fox Firekeeper thing. Hostility from open glades is lowered by 6 each. That's useful. And then, of course, there's the, and then the stone and the fertile fields. This we want to assign a couple foxes to, so I think I'm going to pull a couple of them out of woodcutting and assign 2 of them into here. And do we want to tear it down? We could use the stone to tear it down along with some wood. That would get us the resources, of course. Or do we have the ability? We don't have the ability. See, I should have brought oil instead of coal. We don't have the ability to make an offering, which means we don't get to keep it. This merely counts as 1 aesthetics decoration, so it's not super great to keep, but it could be fun. But we're going to have to tear it down, which would be good because we'll get a bunch of crystallized dew, which we can use for fox houses. That'll serve for 12 fox houses if we don't use it for anything else. So that's pretty doggone good. Go please. Plus the mushrooms are good, and of course oil is good too for later. Let's see. Yep. Ah, good. The checkbox has been checked. We checked this during the update video to stop sacrifices after the storm. It's right there. If you're interested in it, by the way, in the options, it is in the gameplay, and it's a little bit down, not too far. Stop sacrifice after storm. Check that box, and it'll always be selected by default in every town you start from that point forward. And I suggest and recommend you do it if you are like me and forget about sacrificing, or turning off sacrificing. Let's mark some more of these trees here. And then just kind of maybe do our usual kind of go around and widen out the town. We're going to probably do a bit more over in this area. But let's do that. Let's spread these folks out too a little bit. One of you can go over here. One of you can go down here. And the other one of you can stay in this neighborhood here, I guess. Yeah, just stay like that, actually. We'll drag this road out to there. And we'll get moving again because I paused for too long and things didn't happen. We should be getting our first set of orders in a moment. In a moment. Oops, that was the cornerstone button. Orders. Tick-tock, 2 danger forbidden glade events. Bonus to copper ore production. 2 wildfire essence, that was the thing I couldn't remember the name of at the beginning. And some coal. Or if we deliver 15 copper ore, which probably won't be a bad idea. Bonus to copper bar production, some ore, and some tools. Why don't we do this one? Because I would probably otherwise have taken Tick-tock. Plus Tick-tock came back. Sell goods worth at least 15 amber to a trader or trade route. Get 10 amber back. That's a good payback. Some oil and some people. I think we'll do that one. It's not a great payback, but it's a good payback. Tick-tock appears for a 3rd time. I think the game is trying to tell me to take the Tick-tock. But we could do 3 packs. Deliver 5 of each pack to get a bonus to grain production. Wouldn't be a bad idea because we can get grain from the ground here, but not super great because it depends on if you stumble upon it. And because we're going to take the herb gardens, we're not going to be able to grow it. Fabric production could never hurt either, and 4 parts could never hurt either. At least we could always sell them. But since we got Tick-tock 3 times, I think we should probably take Tick-tock. We can't select cornerstones from here, so let's go into cornerstones and take golden marrow. And then we can do our building selection. Herb garden is first, of course. We decided that before we decided it. Furnace could be really good for copper, bricks, and pie, and I think probably necessary. The lumber mill having the 3-star planks would be really good too, but this is 2-star bricks is good, plus pie is good. The advanced rain collector, I'm kind of meh on that in general. I mean, it does have the better higher star recipe, so it produces a little bit faster, probably double speed, I think, but And then the brewery, 3-star ale is nice, but only the humans can drink it right now. We don't know what our 3rd race is yet. Pickled goods and packs of crops at 1 star is kind of meh. So I think we're gonna go with the furnace here. Smithy comes back again, so that's tempting. We already took a pie recipe here, so bakery is half as good as it was before because pottery kind of doesn't count here, given that we don't have any clay. The leather worker is good if you want to make a 2-star fabric, though, which could be actually very beneficial. The tea house would be good as well, but it's a little bit early for that one, in my opinion. Yeah, probably. Water skins is kind of a bummer here because we're not going to get any leather. I don't think. No, unless we get the ranch. Wait, some of the eggs might have leather as a side product. It's not going to be much either way. So I think, though, the leather worker still may be our best bet, given the 2-star fabric recipe. Although the smithy is really, really tempting as well. But we'll hope we get it back in the next version, or the next day, whatever. We're not going to get this thing built and planted yet this season, so I'm not going to bother with that. The herb garden, we'll start it in year 2, but we'll do that at least. The furnace could be good to put up. Oh, that's right. This is a 3x2. I want to put that there then, I think. Or here. It actually could just go right here. That'll be fine. Let's see. furnace. Go in here. And then leather worker is here too, and that can go in here. Whether we have the materials for those two or not, I don't know. Because I didn't look. We should. And we should. We do. Okay, good. Which means that you don't need to make fabric or bricks, or pipes for that matter, right now. We can just throw a person in here to make planks, and not that many. We'll start at 10, I think. Although, yeah, we don't have that many. Okay. Build, build, build. I missed a tree right here. Take that tree out. And we can start harvesting eggs with the small trapper's camp. We'll get that building queued up. We can start harvesting stone with the stonecutter's camp. Get that building queued up. And do we have something else? Yes, we did. We have reeds, which we need the harvester's camp to collect. So we'll do that too. Building all the camps. I think that was everything. Who knows? I want you to go work here. Kind of. Kind of. But not really. I think I'll wait till this is done. Unloading all that stuff. And then we'll assign a person here. Because right now, I don't have enough workers. Unless I pull another. I could pull another. Let's pull another. You're on your coffee break. Let's do that. It also dropped my hostility down to hostility 1, which is never a bad idea either. This will most likely be the first glade we punch, so we could do that after the storm as well. Where do we want the farm to go here? Because we'll need to get it built. Probably right there. Yeah, I think it could go here. Maybe it should go here. The reason I'm thinking that is because then it's on the road, so it's better for travel. Yeah, I think so. So in that case, I want you to move over here. Cut down that tree that's right there. Actually, one of those back there. 2, I think. There might be 2 trees right there that we need to get rid of. And then we can do that. We don't have any lizards to put in there yet, specifically, but we will, hopefully. Getting some coal manufacturing would be nice. Bricks, we're obviously going to make those out of stone. And then pie we'll make eventually with herbs and flour. I'll leave it checked. I'll leave these all checked like they are. This one here, water skins, is going to be a no-go for a while, if not ever. You can use either one. Oh, excuse me. You can use either one of those. And factory luxury goods are off as well, so. Jeez, this will be dedicated to fabric. If we get lizards, we'll put lizards in there. If we get harpies, we'll put harpies in there. If we get beavers, then we won't put either one in there. Oh, good, you're done. Okay, then you can come back here, and we can build herb garden right in there. Bingo. Eggs can go here, I guess. Actually, we might want to do something like this, and then something like that. Let's get this one at higher priority. And we'll put somebody in here to work in a little while. This one can go up there. And this one can go over here. Oh, I didn't build any houses. Let's get some housing built. Oopsie. 1, 2, 3, 4. They're going to go into the storm unhoused, but they'll get houses made as the storm progresses. And then let's also put up a park right in here. Yeah, fox resolve. Sorry, foxes. We'll get you straightened out in a minute. We're only at hostility 1, so I don't think we need to pull any more woodcutters. I think we're only at 6 right now anyway. Does it tell me if I mouse over this? Yep, 6. And I need to get a human going in here. So let's swap out fox in here. Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm going to interrupt that production. Interrupt this broadcast. Where's my other human at? Here? Yeah. Let's put them both in here. We'll get that started. I'm sorry, foxes. Hopefully we can fix your resolve before too long. Get them up to 0. I might have to do some sacrificing. Ouch. Go up, go. Okay. Humans are perfectly happy, but foxes, not so much. Let's pop that back down again. And I think that'll last us through the season. And they'll also get a little bit more happy here once this gets done. If they get it finished. Plus, if they get housed, the rest of them get housed. There we go. Neither of which got done in time. That's fine. Okay, woodpecker technique. 2 insects every time woodcutters cut down a tree during the storm. That could be good. Some extra bonus protein would be nice. Every glade event solved by making a decision marked as empathy lowers hostility by 40. That doesn't happen as often as I would like, for various reasons, mostly that I'm to blame, but we could do that one. Global production speed is faster, but traders arrive slower. Oh yeah, we could build our trading post. And an odd talisman made from the talons of a phoenix. We'll gain 1 wildfire essence for every 2 completed dangerous or forbidden glade events. This would have been nice to have in the last town. I think we're going to do woodpecker technique. Give us a bonus during the storm. People have arrived. This is a new icon, by the way. I think. Maybe it was new last time. And I just didn't pay attention or didn't point it out. 3 or 3. Harpies are our faction here. This one would be nicer because it doesn't have the fox. We already have plenty of foxes. 4 copper versus that. Yeah, let's do it. 2 humans, 2 harpies, or a harpy, and a partridge and a pear tree. I'm going to put a human in here then, and a harpy in there, and we'll go with it. I'm going to leave the fox in here for now, at least. The foxes are best in the storm because of that bonus that they have. This one, because it lowers hostility from the glades, and then you could swap in. Actually, swapping in a harpy would be good. I'm not so worried about swapping in a human here. We are getting copper from the trees, which is why I like that metal veins order that we took. Do we want to? I think we do want to open up this glade. So let's get some people over here to work. Do I want to just retire one of these things? Wait, where's my? Oh, here it is. Yeah, let's just retire this one-ish. No, not yet. Not yet. I said not yet. There. And we'll do this. Not those for a little while. Not these for a little while. Just to focus you all right here. And let's get that done. Do I want to put somebody? Yes, put somebody else in here to help get the work done. Although I do want to assign somebody to this as well. Human can go in there. It's not meat, it's food, but it is food, so we'll put the human in there. Fishman Cave, meaning abandoned cache. Fertile soil again, good. That means we won't have a problem with food this time, in theory. I do need a milling recipe, though, a flour recipe. Clearance water geyser, which we knew was coming. Some more stone, this time large. Some roots and some wheat. Okay, good. I like both of those. Both of those mean food as well. Let's do Fishman Cave. We don't have any of those things. We almost have the jerky, but we don't have any of those things. Otherwise, amber. Or we can do this, which we don't have the stone for this either. Ouch. We don't have the amber anyway. So we're going to have to do this one, which is a loyalty effect. Fishman Totem spawns every 60 seconds, which means we're going to want to pull some of these folks out of here. Let's pull this back into the center of town more. And I guess turn this off so they don't try to target it. And then let's pull all but one of them out so they can empty this stuff out. Actually, go ahead and both of you do it, actually. That just got done. That just got done. Ooh, shiny. Let's do all of these then, like that. Do those two, that's fine. Let's also do these here. That's good. And then once these two are done, we'll pull them out of there. And they can... Oh, they're working over here too. Dang it. That's fine. Finish it up. That's fine. We got time. Nothing but time. Nothing but time. Let's get to work on the stone, though. We need the stone. You're done? Good. Pull you both out of there. Oops, wrong button. And let's put you in here. Right button. And just delete that one. Yes. Yes. Let's see. We need to put some of these back to work, maybe. I don't have any worker or builders right now, but I will, hopefully. Oh, I forgot about orders too. Use 120 units of rainwater, any type, in rain engines, in production buildings. That won't be a problem once we start them up. For those rewards, that would be pretty good. A bunch of packs of crops and 10 comfort decorations to get 3 humans. Human satisfaction. Let's do this one. And Hugh? Burn Blight Rot Cysts. We're going to burn some, but I don't think we're going to burn 12. So what is this? Human Resolve. Deliver grain. To get bonus to coats, some pie, and some additional humans for each new group. Let's try that one, I guess. Because I really don't think we're going to get the other thing. I don't have a builder, but I'm going to make them start this anyway. Mark it anyway. How much stone do we have now? Less. That's because I need to turn off brick making. Turn that off. Send this stone back. We're also making copper making here. And clear that out when you come back, when I let you back. Actually, I should just do this. But building is kind of nice, too. How many bricks do I have? 3. Ouch. Okay. Okay, we're good now. Both of you come on out of there. I did the wrong button again, the wrong modifier. Let's get you both in here and chase away with that. Go. And we're going to have more foxes for those. We'll just pull them out of woodcutters, I guess. As time goes, of course. Let's have our worker that's doing building work on those next. In the meantime, we can also do this. And then I also want to do this. And get that pumping. I've got 2 humans scattered around. One of them is building right now. One of them is not. So we're gonna want to do a farm here too. Oh, there's roots here. I forgot about that. Fishman totem. Yeah. Ouch. Okay. Woodcutter. One of you. Let me get the fishman totem. It's not that critical, but critical enough. Depending on how this goes. Yeah, we need to get that started, though. Ouch. Yeah, it's going to not be done until the storm. That's even more painful. Okay. Do that, please. Just have one of you in there. I probably will pull you out of that. Need more people. Can I tuck this like way over here? Yes, I can. Good. Another fishman totem. Doggone it. Not that one. This one. Go. One of those is done. Alright, let's have you come back over here then and work. They're in the trees around where I need to build houses before the storm. We need to house 3 people. That's 1 house. Modify that again slightly, sorry. Over here. 1 more house there. Fishman totem. I put you back to work and now I need to pull you back out of it again. Sorry. Here, I should just leave them out until this is done. 208. Yeah, we're going to suffer for about 40, 50 seconds. There. That's a bummer. What do you have? We can figure out how to make barrels. If we get a recipe, that is. That would be nice. Actually, no. Let's put you right here. I only have 3 woodcutters right now. This is painful. Do that. This is really painful. Where are we at with wood? 213. That's not bad. How many fields do you have? 11. Is it? I guess it's not too many for 2 people because they didn't get them all cleared. Yeah, I get them all cleared. Another fishman totem. Good thing I got one free here. Zilda's here though. Don't have any amber to spend. I could trade, but what do I want to trade at this point? Probably not much. The Advanced Foragers Camp would be nice, given that it's grain and roots. Free wine for every 15 ale. Mushrooms. Bonus to coat production. But I can't really afford much. We could potentially spend some parts. But I don't know that I want to at this stage. We're gonna get 4. Got a lot of people queued up and ready to go. That would have been nice to have had. You know what else we need to build? Makeshift post. It's just about done. That one's not started quite yet. Go ahead and clear this one. I'll leave the one that's... Should really leave them both until it was done, but... It's okay. And I need to pull... Really? That's a bummer. You, another minute. See where we're at. Yeah, we're gonna come down from 9 though, so it's not super bad. Not super great, but it's not super bad. The unhoused people aren't even foxes. Why are harpies so happy? Harpies are never happy. Why are harpies? Oh, really? Another fishman totem? Doggone it. Start that one then. It's still being worked. Yeah, let's use herbs for this. I don't know that I want to assign anybody to it. Sahilda's leaving, I think, is the reason this is paused. Yeah, so unpause that. We did get this point due to high resolve from the harpies for whatever weird reason. Don't need the small farm. We could do the small farm. We don't need the small farm. Herbs and berries are both harvestable here. We could take this camp then. Ranch would be nice if we wanted to get some leather for making leather skins. I think that would be worth it, especially because we can use these two, or even the grain, to get it. So that could be worth it. Plantation. Why do we get so many farms this time? Pairing the plantation with the ranch is actually a really fun idea, but we can't get them both at the same time. So I think we'll go with ranch, at least to make the leather, possibly the meat. The herbalist camp would be really nice though, but I think I should do the ranch. Look at me getting the ranch, everybody. And you need planks for that? Yeah, okay. You got it, dude. That one's done. Cleared. That one's got another minute left on it. This is done also. Okay, that's good. Come on, what's wrong with the foxes? They're just not happy. I'm gonna have to make them happy, aren't I? I'm gonna have to make them happy. Probably means pulling another woodcutter. Yeah, there we go. Alright, get out of there. For now, we're just gonna do leather. Actually, we're not gonna do anything right this moment, but for now, we're just gonna do leather. You're going to be done in 12 seconds. That's fine. Let's get some more people to work here. You can have 3. And you can have maybe 2. Yeah, why not? We need to build the next herb garden here, which I think is going to be back there. Which means we need to do some more wood cutting over here. Sorry. There, please. Something like that, maybe. We borrow you as well. Over here. Help out. Be a big help if you helped out. That. Let's see. We need to put somebody to work. Oh, wait. Let's do this part first. 10 amber every time a villager dies or leaves. No, thank you. Golden marrow again. We could double stack it. +2 to reed production would not be a bad idea, though. And then travel costs and trade routes are reduced by 1. It doesn't apply to routes. Trade routes already in progress. Good thing we don't have any already in progress. Let's do this. Leather gloves. We're going to pick that stuff up off the ground, so why not? 1, 2, 3, 4, or 4. 24 clay would be good on one hand, because it would allow us to make pottery, even if we don't have a recipe for it right now. However, it's not that much pottery, so I think we'll do this and get stuff we can actually use. And let's turn this in. Gives me another point. Brickyard. That looks a little different. It was one of the changes made. New look to the mesh. Slightly new updated look. But other than crystallized dew, we can't really use it. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to do this one instead. Which I should probably do, although we did get enough crystallized dew to satisfy 12, I think it was, houses worth foxes. Yes. Which means 24 foxes, which means we probably don't need a crystallized dew recipe. A press, that's a crappy flour recipe, but it is a flour recipe. I don't know that I want it, though, because that means that 8 roots for every 10 flour. It's not great. Although it is pretty... What's the cost? Roots 18. 10 times... It's $1.40. That's $1.44, or 1 amber 0.44, being converted into 1 amber 0.4. Which is not a value increase, but it's not painful. Oil could be very useful, and we could potentially make the oil out of one of these too. Porridge, on the other hand, could be very useful as well, especially with all the drizzle we've got coming in. That's a really good, really cheap, really early complex recipe. And we're going to get the leather for leather working to make pickled goods. Let's do the beanery. Well, wait a minute. Porridge. Yeah, we can make herb porridge for now until we get a flour recipe. So that'll work. Let's go with beanery and put that up someplace. This is a 2x... Yeah, we can go right in here then. Oops. 2x3. Do a road across here. Probably going in both directions, but we'll see. What are you going to be short on? Oh, bricks and planks for that matter. We can get somebody back to working on bricks now. Now that we don't need the stone, but we should also get somebody working on stone. Somebody working on reeds. And then the 2 humans maybe for the farm. Maybe it won't be worth it in time. We need to get somebody in here, though. You can do that, I suppose. Yeah, it's not going to be worth it in time, so I'm not going to worry about the farm this season. We'll let the humans build. We could potentially get them to make some leather, but the value there might not be it. Can I fit you up here yet? Yes, I can. Which means I could actually put the farm in already, but we're not going to bother, so we're not going to bother. Chop, chop. This could actually use a fox. So maybe that was not the wisest thing to have done. I'll swap it into a human. And I'll put the fox in the beanery. Pause. Oh, no. Pause. There. Fox go here. Porridge is good to start with. Make it out of herbs. Pickled goods. When we get the leather, you can make those with... We'll pickle the roots, I guess. We could pickle eggs, too. Let's pickle both. Although we can't do it yet, so we actually turn it off. And we're not going to make crystallized dew right now, either. Maybe later, but probably not, unless we actually get 24 foxes. This, right. I was almost doing that, and then I forgot, and then I'm remembering again. I can remember. Don't tell anybody. this kind of works out perfectly. 4, which means we need 2 more houses. Although we could, since the foxes are being so cranky, we could put some fox houses in here. Maybe, yeah, maybe like this. A couple of fox houses. We need the planks, of course, but those will come in time. This fox is working as hard as they can to make them. TM. Oh, you're done over here. You could probably open either this glade or this one right here, so let's make sure we've got this one trimmed completely. Yeah, that one's kind of unnecessary, but we could do it anyway. Let's widen this area here a little, just for fun. And then you're already working here, so I think that's fine. You may proceed, but I'm going to move you closer to the trees you're trying to cut. Doing pretty good on the wood front. New orders. Burn 14, Blyrot says. No. Have 2 ancient tablets, or deliver 2 ancient tablets, and open up 3 glades to get 20 pottery every time we discover a new glade. That could be useful. 2 off-fire essence and 12 tools. Sell goods worth 35 amber to a trader or trade route. And deliver 30 water skins to get 4 copper bars per minute, 40 crystallized dew, and a bunch of amber in 5.5 minutes. I don't know. That's gonna be tough to accomplish. But I think what we should do, looking at the clock, is we should pause this here. Let me know your thoughts on the feasibility of doing this one. 35 amber is a lot to do. I don't know that I can accomplish this, but let me know your thoughts. And otherwise, we will do this one here, archaeology, I think. Let me know your thoughts on that, though, of course. And anything else that is of relevance in the town or otherwise. We need to build the archaeology thing. It's going to be in, the first one's going to be in one of these 3. It's got to be. So we should just pop those open. Maybe we can, or it could be that one, or it could be any of these, actually, I guess. Probably one of those 3, though, I'm going to guess. So we could probably pop into those, see if we can find one of these new glade layouts, new small glade layouts, to see what they might look like. But let me know what you think. Make a prediction, and also we'll get that thing built as soon as we can. So thank you all for joining me, and I will see you all next time. Bye for now.